What's going on, guys? Gonna be going over my top MLB picks of the day. Gonna give you guys 6 of them. So let's get into it. Yesterday we had an amazing day. I posted a 3 pick over in the free Discord, guys. It's a free Discord. We have a free section and a VIP section. It's all the same Discord, but we do have a free section in the Discord. So make sure you guys join that. The link is in the pinned comment in the down below. But I had a free 3 pick for you guys. We cashed that for like a 4.8x or something like that. So that was beautiful. Yesterday was just an amazing day. We went into MLB the night before last and then absolutely crushed it. Hit a 5 pick for 1,000. And then in CS2 in the morning, we had a 3 pick for 6x to win 1,200. Then MLB or CS2 and MLB again. MLB we hit a 3 pick, and then CS2 we missed our 6 pick just by 1 pick, so we got like a 2.2x. And then for MLB we missed our 6 pick by 1 pick as well. So we were very close to hitting 2 or 3 different 6 picks last night. Absolutely amazing hit rate over the past 2 days. Let's keep that going into today too, as well though. So let's go 6-0 today, or at least 5-1. Let's get at least that little double up on the 6 pick flex. But let's get into it, guys. As always, if you're new to Underdog, get signed up. Use code TTL. It's just those 3 letters, all capitals. TTL, and you get up to $1,000 bonus on your first deposit. You can also just scan the QR code in the bottom left if you're interested. But I highly recommend you guys get signed up to VIP. It's $30 a month or $15 a week if you want to try us out. We've been crushing it. You can use the WAP link or the Patreon link in the description or in the pinned comment as well. Let's head over to predictive profits. Make sure everything is loaded up accurately over here. We have it set to MLB only. Oh, my entire computer just froze for a second. MLB only. And let's get into it. So predictiveprofits.ai, this is what I use for my research every day. It runs 10,000 simulations per prop, tells us the projected hit rate based on all those simulations, based on all the past data, and it tells us exactly what to take. Absolutely amazing tool. I might be biased because I created it from the ground up, but use code TTL50 for half off on that. And let me pull up my prop list over on the second monitor. Get into it. So I'm going to give you guys my most confident 6 pick. Hopefully we can go 6-0. But we're going to start off with DeGrom. We're going to take his under 7.5 strikeouts. This is a 0.87x right now. This is versus the Rays, and I think this is going to be a tough matchup for him, and he typically doesn't go over this. Now, it's a very small sample size. When we search him up, we can go ahead and sort by hit rate, and we can see he had a lot of the unders at a 100% hit rate in those 10,000 simulations. And the reason why is because when we take a look, we can see his strikeouts is minus 165 on sports books. We're going to go and check it and get it added to our slip builder. And when we click on it, we can see right here, he's went under in 4 of his last 4 games. And he only played 3 games last season. And then he's only played the 1 game this season. Now, this season, he had 6 strikeouts in his 1 outing. And then last season, he averaged 4.7. He had 5 in 2 outings and 4 in the other. Now, today's versus the Rays, who are a little bit iffy, right? So the Rays could hit on him terribly very early. The Rays have a lot of good batters in their lineup, but at the same time, they tend to swing pretty often. So I do think that his 7.5 strikeouts is a lot for him. I'm expecting him to get somewhere around 5 strikeouts tonight. But obviously, the Rays do not strike out, but they do swing at a lot. I just expect them to actually get the hits. So let's go ahead and take Jacob DeGrom under 7.5 strikeouts. Our projection is 5.2 tonight, so right at that 5 strikeout mark. And let's move on to our second prop of the day, which is going to be Jack Kuchanowicz, and we're going to take his under 1.5 walks allowed. This one is a 0.89x. This is versus the Guardians. I'm loving this one as well. And when we take a look at it, we can see right here, the second one right here, pitcher walks 1.5 minus 155 odds. The under is projected in 89.98% of the time. did. Sorry about that. But 1.5 minus 155 under in 89.98% of the time. And when we take a look at it, we're gonna go ahead, click on it. He's went under in 5 of his last 5. He's went under in 9 of his 10 this of his last 10. Last season he went under in 9 of 11 games, averaging point 0.9 per game. So if he gets one walk, that's fine. And then this season he started one game as pitcher and he went with 0 walks throughout that game. So I'm loving it. Let's lock that in today and let's move on to our third prop of the day, which is going to be Eduardo Rodriguez under 17.5 pitching outs. And when we take a look at this one, we're going to go ahead and add it to our slip builder. Minus 130 on sportsbooks, a projected hit rate of 89.12% based on the past data. And when we look at it, he's went under in 4 of his last 5. He's went under in 9 of his last 10. And in 2024, he went under in 9 out of 10 games. This season, he went under in the 1 game he's played. So 10 out of 11 games he's went under. We have him projected for right at 15 pitching outs. And the reason this is, I had a lot of people in my Discord that are just new to MLB. They don't really like watch MLB. They don't really ever place props on it. This is their first like season doing so. So I had a lot of questions. So I'm going to give you guys some very quick info on why pitching out numbers are typically the way they are, things like that. So, for example, 1 inning in baseball is 3 outs. You have to have 3 outs. So whoever's pitching in an inning is going to get those 3 outs unless they're pulled mid-inning. Now, you're going to see a lot of pitching out lines that are right at that step of 3. So like, for example, 18 pitching outs is 6 innings pitched. So you might see a line at 17.5 or at 18.5. And that's because that's that 6 inning mark. So if a pitcher gets pulled, they cannot come back into the game. Okay, that's pretty simple. If anyone in baseball, if you get pinch hit for, pinch ran for, whatever, that the person that is being replaced cannot come back into the game. So if Eduardo Rodriguez goes 5 innings, for example, and he pitches for 15 outs and then gets pulled, he is not going to come back in. So that's guaranteed. He's cashed. So I had some people in my Discord, oh, he hasn't cashed yet. It's only the 6th inning. And I'm like, he's already been pulled. Like it's cashed. And then that's why the lines are typically, they're going to be like 14.5, 15.5, 17.5, 18.5. It's going to be at those steps of 3 so that people can take the unders or the overs. Because once someone starts an inning, they tend to finish the inning unless they're playing badly. If they're walking batters, they're giving up runs, giving up hits, that kind of thing, that's when they start to get pulled mid-inning. But I do think that the under 17.5 should cash here. And for him, surprisingly, we do see quite a few games where he was pulled mid-inning. So 16 outs, 16 outs, 17 outs. These are games where he was pulled mid-inning. Now, obviously, the 15, 15, 12, 12, he went 4 innings in both of these. He went 5 innings in these. I do think he goes 5 innings. I think he gets the 15 outs. And I think he most likely doesn't come back in the 6th inning. But I think if he does, that I believe he's against the Nationals, right? I believe the Nationals will be able to hit on him a little bit. Maybe he'll walk him, whatever. We do have him projected for over 1.5 pitcher walks, which is actually minus 175 on sportsbooks as well. So I do think that he will get pulled either mid 6th inning or after the 5th inning. Our fourth, and sorry for that. I know a lot of people, that's very basic knowledge in MLB, but I had like 5 or 6 people in my Discord ask yesterday. So I did want to clarify that. Our fourth prop of the day is going to be Matthew Boyd. We're going to take his under 4.5 hits allowed. This is a 0.84x. And when we take a look at it, we can see it's minus 170 on sportsbooks. The under is projected to hit in 86% of the time. And when we take a look, we can see he's went under in all 5 of his last 5, 8 of his last 10 games. This season, he had 4 hits allowed in the 1 game he played. Last season, he went under in 9 of 11 games with an average of 3.5, and that's actually exactly what we have him projected for today. So we expect him to give up 3, maybe 4 hits allowed and just not go over that 4.5 number and not give up 5. So pretty simple there. Let's go ahead and take that versus the Padres and move on to the next pick, which is going to be Reese Olson. And we're going to take his under 5.5 strikeouts versus the White Sox. We can see minus 145 odds is what this is at on sportsbooks. The projected hit rate is an 80.14%. And when we take a look, he's went under in 5 of 5, in 8 of 10. This season, he had 5 strikeouts in his one outing on March 29th. And in 2024, he went under in 17 of 24 games, a 70.8% hit rate last season. So I'm loving this. Reese Olson under 5.5 strikeouts. Let's just lock that in and move on to our sixth and final prop of the day, which is going to be Chris Bassett. And we're going to take his over 4.5 hits allowed at 0.89x. And when we take a look at this, we can see he's projected to hit in 78.48% of games, minus 135 on sportsbooks. He's went over this in 4 of his last 5, 7 of his last 10. This season, he had 8 hits allowed in his one outing. And then last season, he went over in 77% of starts, 24 of 31 games that he was in. He's versus the Mets. I actually have the Mets winning tonight, and I actually have their minus 1.5 spread. I posted that for free for you guys if you're interested in the Discord on Sportsbook Bets. But we took their minus 1.5 spread, so I think they're going to be able to hit on Chris Bassett quite a bit. And we're going to go ahead and take this 6th pick. It's a 12.44x. And you can put it 1 unit on it, 2 unit on it, however many units you want to put on it. I'm very comfortable that we're at least going to get 5 of 6 and hit that 1.54x multiplier right there. So let's lock in this 6th pick, guys. Let's go 6 for 6 or at least 5 and 1 today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.